Welcome back. You're watching Power Breakfast on CNBC TV18, and now we have Manisha Gupta joining in with us this morning to tell us what's happening in the world of commodities. Good morning, Manisha. After the Fed cut rates by 25 basis points last night, what's happening in the world of commodities?
Well, there is support, as the markets would have anticipated as well. After the U.S. presidential elections, we did see a big amount of profit-taking in many of these commodities. That is also because the dollar index had gained to almost 4-month highs. But overnight, there is a retreat in U.S. dollar. There is a Fed rate cut by 25 basis points as expected. So that has brought commodities back in favor. We've seen metal prices gain quite strongly. Apart from what has been happening in U.S., the China stimulus announcement today, the expectations of that also seem to be supporting metals. So whether it has been copper, aluminum or zinc, we've seen prices gain up between 2 to 4% in the overnight markets. Asia is kind of consolidation right now, but the markets do believe that as and when whatever number that China comes out in sense of stimulus, there could be some support coming in there. Not just base metal prices, but the precious metal prices also gained between 1 to 2% for gold and silver. We also have seen strength come back for the crude oil prices. A percentage point of gain here as well was seen. Markets are now looking at the expectation of Trump policies on how the supplies would be impacted, whether or not the U.S. will tighten sanctions yet again on Iran and Venezuela. But the support also for crude is coming in from the fact that the Gulf of Mexico has shut 17% crude output ahead of Hurricane Rafael. So that's another thing to watch out for the crude markets.
Okay, thank you so much for that, Manisha. But let's move on.